with it.
Yeah, I'm just going with the flow, you know.
Let's go!
Hello, everybody. That's the first thing they heard. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Game Drain. My name is Matt. I do like video games. I'm here with my buddies, Ham Solo, Hard Days Mike, Twan. What are you guys doing? Twan, start first, bud, because I said your name last.
Okay, sure. I'll start first. So right now I'm doing this episode of the Game Drain right now. So
You are. I'm glad you clarified that.
That's so funny.
all right, I'm doing pretty good. Actually, just today, I got a copy of Street Fighter V this morning, and I've just been playing that all day. It's actually a really good game, believe it or not. Like even like I checked Metacritic.
Wait, you said 5?
Did I say 5? I meant 6 if I said 5. But
You
just
said
got
5
5
I'm
today?
pretty sure you said 5.
You just got 5
no.
today.
Okay, if I said 5, then forget what I said. Yeah. I meant to say Street Fighter 6 because that's the one that just recently came out. But I've been playing that pretty much all day, and yeah,
Street Fighter.
Yeah, man, it's really good, man. Like even I don't know if you like even if you've seen like the Metacritic score, it's like 92. I don't remember the last time I played a game got like 92% on Metacritic.
Really, a 92?
Yeah,
that's
92. It's
wild.
It's sitting at a 92 right now. That was actually.
Well, I lost that on bullshitting. I'm pretty sure it's like a 70 something.
70, man, you really.
You did.
Yeah.
Remember
No,
I
man,
won.
to be fair, Capcom's they've been on a roll lately. Like, they clearly just figured out how to make games again. So good on them.
Capcom is crushing it. They're absolutely
man.
crushing it.
I mean, ever since Resident Evil 7 came out, they've been through like a redemption arc. Like I remember back in the day when people used to call them Crapcom because like they just released garbage after like especially during like the 360 era. Yeah. Like especially during like the 360 era, it was just really bad. Like they licensed out a lot of IPs. So like remember that Bionic Commando game that came out? Like that was just
Ham remembers it well.
Yeah.
And, that's like the one that Ham hates, right?
Yeah, it's the one where like his arm is like his wife or something. Like I don't even know. Like
his arm's his wife? That sounds fucking interesting. What the hell?
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, then obviously Resident Evil 6 came out and people were like, yeah, Resident Evil's dead now. You know, it's just like they made a lot of mistakes, right? But then eventually now they're doing pretty good. But anyways, back to Street Fighter 6. There's actually a story mode in that game called World Tour, and like that mode is actually like pretty sick. It feels like a Yakuza game almost the way it's structured, but it's like a Street Fighter game at the same time. Like you have like this it's like an overworld where you could like, you know, buy stuff. You could like just, you know, get into fights with random guys on the street. Like you could like literally walk up to a guy that's like, you know, selling hot dogs and you just straight just fight him right there. Like just
One
like,
does that every day.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Literally an open world game.
Yeah, well, it's not open world. It's more like open district. Like it's like a Yakuza game. I know Ham will understand what I'm saying. It's kind of like
so like how's the fighting though when you get into a fight with a random
when you
person?
get into a fight, when you get into a fight, it turns into like a Street Fighter match. Yeah,
that's fucking awesome. I actually love that.
It's fun.
That's really cool.
It's like an RPG, so you can like level up, and it's like your own custom character. So it's actually pretty fun.
That's cool.
So yeah,
I have some self-respect though, so I won't be blaming. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, if you get it on a sale, maybe get on a Steam key or something for like $5.
No, that's it. I don't know what it is. I'm just really weird when it comes to playing fighters. So it's like kind of.
But I think like it's a very casual. Like they have like very casual like options. Like there's like a modern fighting style, which is like pretty much brain dead. If you press buttons, you could fight. You know, so and there's obviously the classic setup like with the 6-button, you know, traditional way. So, yeah, I mean, it's a great game.
Twan harasses Mike into getting it.
Yeah, it's a great game. That's my point.
I'm already dissociating. I have no idea what he's saying.
Twan just bullies Mike into a corner until he buys it.
Yeah, man. Did you even play Resident Evil 4 yet?
Me?
Buy or die.
Because I know you bought it.
I bought it. I played like 2 hours and I haven't touched it since. I loved it though.
I
thought it was good.
Resident Evil 4 remake, honestly.
Yeah, why haven't you done it? Like,
because I'm just playing tons of other stuff. I'm just playing. I buy too many games and then I don't play all of them. That's my problem.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's a problem with all of us, but we just, you know, we pick our favorites, you know. But
Diablo's winning right now. I'll tell you that.
All right, Mike, you go.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh. Okay. Fucking losing my mind. So what have I been playing recently? I've been playing Diablo. That game's fucking awesome, but I guess we're gonna probably hold off talking about it until we get
Well,
to the
we're gonna talk a
Diablo.
little bit about it. I mean, you
Yeah.
can talk about it for a second if you want.
It's awesome. Some weird things that I'm not, like I was talking to him, I do miss the fact there isn't a follower system or a mercenary for hire system. I think that's kind of weird because it was in Diablo 2 and 3. If I'm not mistaken, it was in the original as well. So it's like it's a little odd to me because I actually really love that system. It kind of reminds me of having like Lydia and like you go into a cave, it's like, oh, look at this cave. You know what I'm saying? But it like added to like the 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 lore and like the building of the world. And it was just interesting to hear them have a quip. Say something quick like, oh, that was kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? I like that from Diablo 3. I kind of like them. Like it just kind of made it feel more like a world that was affecting everyone involved, and they were kind of just forced to tag along. And I also like equipping them better stuff. Like you could like in Diablo 3 give them like better armor and weapons and stuff. And I admittedly do miss that. I actually really enjoyed that. But as a whole though, Diablo 4 is fantastic. I think it's great. Well worth the money I put into it. I have a sorcerer build, and I actually just started a necromancer build, but I'm probably not going to play that soon because I kind of just want to get through the game on my sorcerer build. But the game is awesome. Outside of that, I don't really think I've been playing much else.
Did you beat Far Cry?
I'm actually literally at the very end of Far Cry 6. I have like a handful of missions to do left, and I was playing it nonstop for like weeks, and then I just get to the end of the game, and I'm like, nope.
I did that with Dying Light 2 on Xbox when it launched.
Like, dude, like I got to the literal. I'm like, I have like a handful of levels left, and I'm super powerful now. I'm the most powerful guerrilla fighter in the world, and I'm like, I'm good. But I do want to go back to it because it is a very, very fun game, and I actually really enjoy the story. I want to see how that story wraps up. I'm actually involved in a Far Cry story, which is crazy. But yeah, what about you, Ham?
You already know the answer to this question.
Being a pony.
God
of War.
I mean,
God of War,
goodness
Ragnarok.
sakes. Yeah. I played
Horizon Forbidden
playthrough
West.
of that.
Doing a
Yeah, I
Game
got
Plus.
excited. and did one more.
We gotta talk about the
playthrough of
Quest
those
3
games
later.
too. But yeah. So I was playing before all of this, happened. I was playing, Afro Samurai. Let's see. I don't remember some other games I was playing. Really, I mean, I really can't even remember because it's just been Diablo for like the last 48 hours or so. Like I don't even know.
Did you actually sleep? Like you at least sleep in those 48 hours?
I definitely slept, but that's about all else I've done. Is sleep and play Diablo and travel, and that's actually been a lot of what I've been doing lately. Unfortunately, driving. Fortunately, I got my daughter back, and she's back at home. She's happy, good to go, and whatnot. We just need to get I actually have a doctor. Well, she has a doctor's appointment this week for her skin. Hopefully, we can get a allergy shot for her. But for me, I actually have an MRI for my back.
Good luck, man.
This Friday, so hopefully I get some news on what's going on with my back. That'd be great.
Back issues or something?
Oh yeah, I have super bad back issues.
But
but yeah. So, but other than that, yeah, I've just been playing crap ton of Diablo, and absolutely loving it. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what level I am right now. Let's see. I'm 44 right now
Oh,
in Diablo. So
Old.
running all over the place, getting stuff done. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
that's nice. That's nice. As for me, I mean, I'll keep mine pretty brief. I've been playing Diablo, and speaking of Diablo, I mean, I guess we could talk about it for like 5 minutes before we head into the actual main topic of today's show. Diablo 4 launched early access. Well, technically it launches officially tomorrow, but
Tomorrow.
early access it launched today, and not today, but what was that? Thursday night?
Yeah.
It launched Thursday night. And ever since Thursday night, it's been pretty much the only thing I've been playing. This game is going.
Oh my god, it's been that long, hasn't it? Oh my god.
It has. This game's going to be an
wild.
issue. This is going to be a troublesome game for me for the rest of summer. I'm addicted. I can't stop playing Diablo. I had to stop playing it to host the show, and I got a little bummed. I got a little bit bummed. But I'm here hosting the show, and as soon as this is over, I'm going to be playing Diablo. But, I mean, to answer any questions that anybody might have, is the game good? Is it worth it? Absolutely, it's worth it.
Well, clearly you like it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I don't like games like this, really, historically. Like, this is my first Diablo game. I only got into Diablo 3 because of Diablo 4 beta. So, yeah, this game's fantastic. That's really all I've got to say about it. Mike, I know you have some issues with it, but
I really enjoy it. And I recommend. I mean, maybe not getting the $100 or $90 version if you're unsure, but like when it's out, pick it up. I still think, even with my issues with it, I still think it's a very good game. Like very, 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 very good. Not like, it's good. Like I think it's very good.
Yeah, I recommend the regular version.
Yeah, especially by now. If you're watching this now, just get the regular version. There's no real early access is over. Unless you really want that battle pass, just get the regular version. But yeah, I mean, super awesome game. I'm going to be playing a ton of that this summer, this month, next month. I mean, all summer long. I'll be playing a ton of that. But that is Diablo 4. It has launched, and it's launching officially out of early access tomorrow. So hop in on that if you guys are interested in that sort of thing. But moving on to today's main big topic, it's predictions for the Xbox Showcase, because next time you see us on this show, we will be reacting to the Xbox Showcase, and that will be our episode for next week. So our episode next week is just our reactions to the Xbox Showcase. So this week we figured, why not go over these Xbox studios, just try to do it a little quick, but have fun with it. See what games we think are coming from these Xbox studios. Do we even think they're going to be there at the showcase, first of all? But I'm actually going to bring it up here on my end. Actually, first up, the big one, which I'm pretty sure is going to be there, we can all kind of agree, is 343.
What? Wait, what?
Well, that was actually a plot twist for me. I thought we were going to say
about 343. Wait, what? Why are they a big one? What's happening? What?
Because I was surprised. I was surprised I was surprised that he said that we can all agree. Like, what are you talking about?
No,
I don't think 343 is going to be there.
I don't know. I don't think
I wouldn't be surprised to see him there, but I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be like. I'm not thinking they got to be there.
Yeah, it's like 343. It's a bust if they're not there.
Okay,
It's like...
So what this is like, I've got pulled up on my end the list of Xbox studios.
Oh, okay, I got you.
From 343 all the way to Bethesda Roundhouse.
We're seeing Halo Infinite 3. They're skipping 2 and going right to 3.
Yeah, it's so good to the point where
so 343 is at the top of that, like just on this page, they're at the top of that list. So 343, I kind of assume 343 is going to be there with Halo Infinite.
Maybe deal. But the thing is, like, we thought that last time. I don't think they were there the last.
They were there last year, season 3, or not season 3.
We're going to see something for Halo Infinite.
Yeah,
we'll something related to the season. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Like, these are just, I'm naming the studio. If we don't have a lot to say about it, then.
Well, I'm talking about like a lot, because this is kind of like the E3 showcase, right?
Yes.
Essentially, but I think last year when they did an E3 showcase. I don't think E343 was there.
They were there.
Yeah, they were there. Yeah,
they were there. They showed a trailer. They showed a trailer for season 2, or whatever it was.
I don't know.
They did.
They did, Twan.
Maybe, I don't know.
They did. I remember this.
Shut up, Twan.
Okay, but what do you guys think the odds are we'll see 343 there? Is I guess what
I mean, they got to make Halo Infinite look appetizing, so this is going to be there to
Okay.
show us the new season.
Mike thinks.
I mean,
it's
they
gonna
should be there. They should.
Twan thinks they should be there.
Yeah.
You think they're going to be there?
Well, now, are you asking me if Halo's gonna be there or 343 is gonna be there?
Well, 343 Halo. It's the same thing.
No, they're gonna make a new
No.
IP. They're gonna be there.
They're not
now.
making.
thinking
They're not
of-
making a new IP. They're not doing that.
I was wondering. No. The reason I say that is because of the whole Tatanka thing.
Ooh. I'm glad you brought that up because I recorded a video and I mentioned that.
Tanaka
But-
or whatever the thing's called. I don't know.
But-
I thought it was Tatanka.
It's the
Oh, push
Tonka.
your poopy pants.
But yeah, I was suggesting. I did predictions and prediction was 343 would be there with Halo Infinite Season 4. My want is that we see something on Tatanka. Now I don't think that's gonna happen, but that would be dope. That'd be really cool to see that. I'm actually glad you brought that up because that's something we would have never gotten to with this list. So, yeah, I don't know about Tatanka. I'm interested to see more. Apparently, Unreal Engine. It's made in Unreal Engine. It's supposed to be a lot bigger than it was originally going to be, which, by all accounts, it was supposed to just be a battle royale.
Pardon me.
Bless you.
God bless you, Mike.
Thank you.
God bless you. I'm kidding.
Thank you. All right. Next.
But next, okay, this one I can already tell we're not going to spend a lot of time on this one. World's Edge,
Who the fuck
which is Age of Empires
that?
people.
Oh
Age
God,
of
no,
Empires
dude,
people.
yeah, we're gonna see them. We're definitely gonna see something.
I would
related to Age of
imagine for
Empires.
Age of Empires 4, right, for console.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
dude, like I saw like a thread of people, and I'll make it quick. Say, oh, I don't want to fucking see Age of Empires. Age of Empires is really
Yeah.
successful for Xbox.
It's huge.
It's really successful, and it's a nostalgic franchise. And the new iterations and Diablo, Age of Empires 2 re-release did incredibly well to the point they want to make DLC for it. We're gonna see
Yeah.
Age of Empires.
So, yeah,
Okay.
I'm kind of in agreement. I'm banking on at least the console release for Age of Empires 4.
And if anything, if not there, at the extended showcase.
That's actually a good point. There will be an
Are they
extended
doing it
showcase.
They
When is
did
that?
it.
Is that Wednesday?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
What are you asking about?
The extended showcase. Is that Wednesday?
Oh, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay.
It's the
perfect.
13th.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, maybe that would be at that extended showcase. I know Age of Empires was at the last extended showcase, right? They had a whole
Mhm.
video of
And a whole
catapult.
segment. Yep.
Yeah. It's fun stuff. If that's your kind of thing, then you'll be happy. You'll see that.
As
there
I
some
haven't
point.
played the new Age of Empires 2 remake or even Age of Empires 4, but Age of Empires is a very special franchise to me. I remember having my Windows 98 computer as a kid and playing Age of Empires 2. Was it the Kingdom Edition?
Yeah.
I can't, whatever it was called, and I played it to fucking death.
Yeah.
3 Kingdoms? I can't remember. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, that was a game. I know my dad was big into that on PC for a good while there. But
Teaching
very
an elephant how to
very
speak Spanish.
popular. What did you just say, Mike?
Teaching an elephant to speak Spanish.
What?
There's like I
don't
can't
know
remember, was it
what
one of the
is
Age of
going
Empire
on.
games you can teach your like animals to speak a certain language. It's funny. Never mind. It just it did nothing. Just go on.
God
There's
bless.
something you can do. Yeah.
All right.
It's
So
fucking
this
crazy.
one's interesting. The coalition. Does anyone here expect the coalition to be there in any way, shape, or form?
That's a good one because from what we've heard, their mini project they were working on apparently is a no-go,
It's canceled.
And now-
right? Yeah.
and now they're focused on Gears of War.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of like, how far along are they into Gears of War? You know what I mean? Like, how long have they been working on that? Like,
Yeah,
Unless how big is that studio? Does anyone know?
it's a relatively big studio. I think I'm gonna look it up for sure. I thought it was like 400 something people.
Yeah, because I think it had like 2 teams. Like maybe like there's like like Team A that was working on that thing that got canceled, and then Team B was working on Gear 6 or whatever. I
Yeah.
could see something like that going on. So it could have been decently far in development.
man, they're
Makes sense.
spread thin
Actually,
right
I
now.
was
They're
way
trying to help.
off. It's 188 employees according to LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, then it would have been tight then.
It'd been tightrope.
Yeah.
They're definitely spread thin right now. They're helping with Redfall engine issues, them and Rare.
Yeah.
Like
Does Rare even use Unreal Engine? I don't even know. For what?
Sea
For
of Thieves?
Sea
Sea of Thieves is
I
Unreal
don't even
Engine.
know. I had no idea.
Yep.
Can we do Arcane next?
Arcane is on the list, Mike.
Okay,
You know what? You know what? Let's get Arcane out of the way because that is one of those studios. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think we see Arcane there. But
Probably not.
before we move on to that, did anyone have anything to say about Coalition?
I just want to see if Ham did.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's ADD.
ADHD. ADHD podcast.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to my brain.
Let's see. I don't. Yeah. I'd expect to see maybe just a little bit of Coalition, but if they did, it'd be like the shortest thing.
Yeah.
If we're referring to Gear 6, but like, if that rumor was wrong for whatever reason of what they've been working on being canceled, then that would be crazy interesting.
Yeah.
I would love to see them work on something new.
Or they say that wasn't canceled and that was just rumors and it was
Exactly.
like they prove everyone wrong. That'd be pretty sick.
I think
Isn't
it's
that what I
also
just
worth.
said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's also worth
I was just
noting.
reiterating it.
He's just reiterating it. I think it's also worth noting that before the show, like 5 minutes before we went live, Aaron Greenberg tweeted out there will be no CG at this trailer. So there's like no CGI at this trailer, at this showcase. Oh my god. I can't think or talk right now. But yeah, there's no CGI at the showcase. Let me find the actual tweet. Mike put it in our group chat, actually.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so he says,
Pretty
none of our
jokes.
first-party games in the show are full CG trailers. Everything is either in-game footage, in-engine footage, or in-game... What? Oh, or in-game footage. I'm like, why in-game footage again? Okay. In-game footage with some cinematics. Each of our trailers will be labeled so it's...
That tripped me up, too, at first.
Yeah, I'm like...
When I read that, I was like, he said it twice.
So each of our trailers will be labeled so it is hopefully clear for our fans. That is very big news, and it is actually part of a thread that you were talking about, Ham, before the show. But that's very big news because I feel like one of the worries that a lot of people have going into any showcase is that how much of this is actually just going to be CGI that's never going to happen.
And no movie trailers.
Yeah, that's another thing.
We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, I mean,
that
in
wasn't
my
replies.
opinion, that was just this
hilarious.
whole tweet thread was just
Shots
another
fired.
dig, in my opinion. Like that was funny but disrespectful at the same time, and it has me like excited.
Yeah.
They're punching back.
It's totally a punch back situation where it's like
it's like back in the 90s, you know.
Man.
Sega does when Nintendo don't, you know.
Didn't nobody say? I mean, I'm sure there was questions, but but like you didn't have to come out here and say, "Oh, we ain't got no
Rub it in
movies."
their face.
Yeah, we ain't got no movies. We got gameplay. We got
a game show.
gameplay. This ain't just a bunch of CGI. We got gameplay. He might as well have just came outside and said, if you were bored last week, make sure you tune into our showcase.
If you thought that show sucked, then this show's going to be way better.
Sure.
That's basically what he's saying here. He also says, this is interesting, I just saw this. In reply to somebody, he says, no plans to tease, temper, or spoil anything. I love seeing all the wild expectations. My advice is to just come in open-minded and enjoy the ride. So I like the fact that in that he says he's not planning to tease or temper your expectations. He's saying let your expectations go berserk if you want. Basically, just enjoy
this
the
man's
ride.
Dangerous.
Just enjoy the ride
right now.
That's
because we already know where Twan's gonna go. This man's out of pocket.
Twan was talking about Fable coming out in September. Twan was going nuts before you joined.
Yeah, so he's gonna straight up just shadow drop it.
Twan was losing his mind.
If it's like the remaster kind of thing or something like that, I could imagine something like that happening, but probably not in September though, because I think they want to like that whole month is Starfield.
Yeah. That'd be pretty
sick. The oxygen is out. Is there is no more oxygen. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's just Starfield.
All right, who's next on our game list? Because we're like,
this one is going to be interesting. Compulsion games.
I thought we were doing Arcane.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you want to do Arcane real quick? Get that one out of the way.
I just want
for Mike's sake, for goodness sake.
Well, because we were gonna do that. We were gonna do Arcane, and then I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna cry.
Mike's brain.
My heart's set on it.
Arcane right now.
I want to make fun of Arcane for a minute.
Well, we might as well get it out of the way because, like I said, I don't expect Arcane to be.
Yeah, I don't expect anything, and I don't think we're gonna see at the extended showcase. I wouldn't be surprised to get a developer update on Redfall. About what's going on, what their plans
are.
We'll
even see it there,
dude. But the thing is,
why would they want to bring anybody down? I don't think they're going to talk about that game at all.
But the thing is, though, but the reason why I'm saying why they won't do that at the showcase, well, I hope to God they're not going to mention Redfall at that showcase, because, I mean, we're probably going to see it in a sizzle reel though for Game Pass. How much do you want to bet? We're going to see it.
I don't know. I don't think they're that proud of it, honestly.
Dude, they're not. But dude, you know how many times I scroll down my Twitter feed and I see fucking Redfall and a sizzle reel for Game Pass, and I'm like, guys, what are you fucking doing? Stop it. We know this game is shit. Stop. But I mean, if we were to hear anything about that game, about its update, I mean, because we already know the extended showcase is kind of like the. I'm gonna be honest. I'm always pretty bored by the extended showcase. So if we're to hear anything about that game, it'd be there. But I really do hope we don't hear anything. It needs to be a tweet. It just needs to be a tweet.
Yeah, or a blog post or something,
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to hear about we understand, I don't want to hear it. I just want to hear what, not even just there, but in general. I just want to hear whether it's Twitter, a blog post, an Xbox Wire article, what the fuck their plans are for that game, because they got to be doing something.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna hear from Arcane for a long while, because Arcane Lyon's working on a game that's almost certainly not ready to be shown. Arcane Austin just is apparently, according to reports, starting on a new game that's obviously not ready to be shown tomorrow. So it's I don't think we're going to see anything from them. And if we see anything from Redfall or for Redfall in the future, I don't think it will be tied. I mean, it'll have Arcane's name on it because it's their game, but I think this will be more of a Roundhouse thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to see Harvey Smith providing updates for Redfall in video. I don't think that's going to be a thing.
God, I hope they can turn that game around. Roundhouse can.
I mean, I hope so, but I also... It's just seeing the way it's dropped off of Twitter. I wouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah, even hearing the recent news around it, how apparently they're kind of forced to make that game, nobody actually wanted to do it.
Most of Arcane really. I mean, they lost 70 people off of an already 70% off of an already small team.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't.
There's only got to be a handful of people there at that point.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect to see Arcane there. Leon or Austin. I think that's kind of a shoo-in to not see them. So, moving on to Compulsion games. I think they're going to be there. I think we finally see whatever it is, this game they've been working on. I think it's codenamed Project Midnight or something like that.
It's a rom-com.
I think we will. Yeah, right. I think we'll see. I think we'll see this game there. I'm interested to see if that comes true because there's no CGI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if there's no CGI, then if that is there, then that means we're seeing an engine or gameplay
or something. Yeah.
So It's
Go
interesting.
on.
No, go ahead.
Like,
go ahead.
they've been working on this game since the buyout, right? Even
Yeah,
before,
since-
technically, right? Or was it after?
Like basically since the buyout. Since
So,
the
like,
buyout.
20. I mean, that was 2017. Wait, no, wait. When was that? When did they get
I
bought?
honestly, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up for you. I
The
think
only thing
it's
they ever worked
2017.
on, the only thing they ever worked on was We Happy Few. That's it, right?
And you know what's
No,
sad?
they had the game before that. That was like a side scroller thing with music. I
Oh,
don't know what it was.
fuck! What was that game? I played it on the PS4. It wasn't a side scroller. It was
It
that
wasn't-
game. It, like noir, like influence.
Noir. It was Noir.
Noir.
Was it Noir?
Yeah, was that the name? Was that actually the name?
I'm gonna look up Compulsion Games. and
Okay,
see what their
but
games
like they've had a few. They've had, if it's at least 2017 or 2018, they hopefully have something they can
Contrast.
show.
So
Contrast. Yeah, I played that game at launch on PS4, at least around
Yeah.
launch. And We Happy Few actually had tons of solid ideas.
It
Just
did.
not the best execution, let's be honest.
Yes.
But like from a storytelling standpoint, that game was fucking awesome. I never got to beat it because I just didn't get around to it. I wanted to make it a streaming thing, and I just never did. But the story point from that game, the beats and how it was great. Just imagine that with the AAA budget and the funding and the time put into it.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
we see it because, well, I want more games. I'm selfish that way.
I totally agree with that. Ham,
Bless you, Jesus Christ.
No.
God bless. God bless.
Yeah, his whole stream froze. Look at him dabbing.
Oh God.
Someone's recap that.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh man, that's
my
great.
fucking
I'm
Rogers is
clipping it.
kicking in right now.
Clip
I'm
that,
clipping
please,
that.
man.
Yeah, I'm clipping that.
Wait, what were we clipping?
We're clipping the
You
fact that you
sneezed
dabbed.
and it must have been so powerful that your internet just froze because you look like you were dabbing.
No, it's just Rogers being Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers lost connection and you
Yeah.
fucking let out that big old ripple.
Right now my video thing is showing one bar, like the little ping
There we
thing
go.
for the fucking
That
yeah,
sneeze
it's
shook
one bar right
Canada.
now.
But okay, what game? What company we talking
Wow.
about now? What are we talking about?
I know. I was gonna ask Cam. Do you think we have any chance of seeing Compulsion's game then?
Compulsion would be pretty amazing to see there. Just to see what they can do with the backing of Microsoft.
Yes.
And that's what I'm really excited to see in this showcase. It's not just these games. It's some of these games that came from being solo or on their own or under different publishing last time around, making games this time around. I mean, that's Hellblade,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
That's
An Exile.
this Compulsion game in Exile. I mean, Starfield.
Yep.
The other half of the name of this showcase is all these games, and I still have to give K Mega his credit for this, because he even said like it's not Starfield, Redfall couldn't have happened at any better of a time, right?
Yeah.
So like, even with them showing what they're showing, and the timing just being super bad for Redfall and just all accounts, like with it being the first $70 game, really the first big game that they dropped from Xbox after the acquisition. All the whether you want to call them excuses or whatever that happened within that studio, the sell 70% and snowstorm and COVID, like that game is like, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but that game is like the embodiment of like the last. It's
3 years.
It's like the last little bit of sickness in your system is what it felt like,
Yeah.
right? Before you actually possibly get better.
Yeah.
That's
That's the low point. It doesn't get. It goes up from there.
Yeah, it can't, because like there's been plenty of times where I was like, you know what, I think I'm feeling good, and I'd go to work, and then just to find out I'm
Yeah, I'm
feeling
not quite
terrible.
100% yet. Yeah, I'm like 7% there. You know.
I'm still feeling terrible, and then you just go through that thought process of thinking that you're good, but you're not good. You're good, but you're not good, and then
Yeah.
the worst happens, right? And that's what was Redfall. Is just like, dude, like you thought you were good and you freaking fainted at work.
Yeah.
like, bro, like you are as far from good as you could possibly get. And I think that was, kind of the kick in the pants that Xbox might have needed before this showcase and before like if there was any need of redirecting, it would have been done after that. And with the showcase being right around the corner, I'm super happy to hear that they've been taking care of Starfield so carefully. And I can't wait to talk about that later because I'm sure we're going to be talking about it.
No.
Yeah, man. All in all, I'm just excited to see all these crazy games coming out from these, for the first time under Xbox. Yeah, that was really long-winded. I'm sorry.
No, that's good.
You're fine.
You barely talked this episode, so it's good.
It's all necessary stuff. So, yeah, I mean, right.
Diablo's just crack, man. It's just
it really is.
It's actually bad.
It's a bad problem. It's a very bad problem. Twan, do you? I mean, I don't think. Do you care about compulsion games, and do you think we'll see them there? Is Twan even there? Twan's dead. Twan's internet's crapped out again. Oh no!
Goddamn Canadians.
You know what? That's fine though, because we'll move on from compulsion. Up next, this one's probably gonna be pretty quick. Double Fine. Do you guys expect to see Double Fine there? I don't even know what they're working on. Like if there's even room.
I think we really could see Double Fine there. I'll go first on this one, actually.
Okay.
I really do think we could see it because, I mean, let me know if I'm wrong, but I thought they had to stop working on another project to finish tightening up Psychonauts 2.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
That sounds familiar, like a report from somewhere. I don't remember though. I don't.
Yeah,
remember.
I don't know. I just feel like Tim and the boys are ready to like.
Yeah, look, you guys
even if
there we go.
Yeah.
Twan, he's back.
Twan, say something.
So
again.
I was. Hello. I'm saying something. You hear it?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so yeah, I was hearing you guys because you're talking about compulsion games, and I was saying, I was responding to you, and then said, "Oh, I can't hear you. You can't hear me." And then you guys were talking about my internet or something.
Yeah, you were frozen.
I was able to hear you guys, but you guys clearly couldn't. I was like yelling in my mic, and you guys.
Yeah, there's nothing. It is a still photo.
And then you guys are like talking my internet. I couldn't even say anything because you guys.
It was like a still milk carton photo.
Nice. But anyway, so then I heard you guys talking about Double Fine, and that's when my internet completely crapped out. And my whole thing just started loading. So I don't know. He said something about Double Fine. I don't know where are we at right now.
Yeah, the question is, do you think that we will see Double Fine at this showcase?
I mean, it'd be fucking great if they were there, but I don't know what they'd work on, to be honest. I mean,
yeah, I don't know because
Banjo-Kazooie too.
They apparently do they even want to do that? I thought they said
I'm pretty sure they straight up said they didn't want to do it.
They want to do original shit.
Yeah, good for them, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what the reports are or rumors of this studio working on.
Yeah, because I'm not expecting.
Oh God!
Oh God! There he goes again.
There he goes again.
Twan's having a bad time tonight. I'll tell you that.
Twan, your internet's shitting out.
You don't need to yell it to him.
Yeah, no, because he's still talking. He's like plotting out.
Twan, what you should do is turn off your camera and see if that helps.
Yeah, turn off your camera. Just get a picture of the Canadian
That usually
flag.
helps Loke when his stuff's freaking out.
Get a picture of the Canadian flag as a profile picture. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All right. All right. So me, I don't know. I don't know if we'll see Double Fine here. I'm just.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh my God, 20. Okay.
Y'all hear me now, right?
Yep. Did he turn off
But
his
you're
camera?
frozen.
Now you hear me? I'm
You're
good.
frozen.
Yeah, my camera's on again.
Dang it.
Everything's
Alright.
good.
Everything's
Hello,
fine
I'm speaking.
right
I'm speaking. You guys
now.
hear
Everything
me?
is fine right
Okay.
now. You're fine right
So
now.
now I forgot what I was talking about because you guys
Double
saw
fine.
so it was. So yeah, Double Fine. But I was saying something about Double Fine. Oh yeah, okay. What I was saying was I'm not expecting Psychonauts 3 anytime soon. Like I don't think it's gonna happen. That's what I said. So, you guys heard me, right? You guys
Yeah.
heard
No.
me? Okay.
I don't listen to Mike.
Because I'm just saying stuff. I don't even know if you guys are hearing me anymore. Like I could just be like, just flies right under the radar, you know.
He ain't using Starbucks Wi-Fi. He has the god tier Canadian Wi-Fi, Stanley.
Every
Fuck, man,
time
this-
Twan stands still for like a second, I'm like, he's frozen. He's frozen. He's literally frozen right now. Okay.
Oh, just turn off
God.
your.
All
Okay,
right.
go to the next game. Twan's
Yeah,
back.
we're
when he's
going. We're
back.
going right to the next studio here. Okay. This one, I mean, fucking big no from me. But the initiative.
Oh hell no!
Initiative. What are the odds we see the initiative here in any way, shape, or form?
We're not even seeing shit from them.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
think so
man,
either.
I mean, I tell you what, if we see no, because they said I don't know. Oh my god,
Okay, I'm okay. All right, so I'll just keep
Swan,
on
you
doing
need to
this.
turn off your camera
Hello?
and see if that
Hear me?
happens.
Twan,
I'm
please
good
turn
now?
off your camera. Turn off your
Okay,
camera.
all right.
Turn
But what
it off.
happened? What happened?
Just turn it off because you're
keep
lagging.
You keep freezing for like minutes at a time. Talk.
Hello, I'm talking.
Okay, you're good now. You're all set.
Oh
You're all
my
set.
god,
Uh,
that's
keep
so
your
fucking
keep your
funny.
camera off for like 10 minutes or something. Just keep it off.
All right, I'll just give it some time to recharge.
Yeah,
I
just
guess.
give it a little bit of time, bud.
recharge.
Recharge your internet. Yeah, charge up your internet.
Oh god.
My
I
God.
love it.
But yeah, I don't think initiative's gonna be here. Ham, you don't think
Oh yeah,
it's gonna
initiative.
be
I forgot that was a studio. The initiative.
there? It's easy
Sorry.
to forget, honestly. The initiative's basically Crystal Dynamics right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Crystal Dynamics, and they're working on Tomb Raider. I thought, right?
Yeah, they're also working on Tomb Raider.
So yeah, I think that it's something that's being worked on, but it's being worked on about as hard. And I hope I'm wrong, but I think that it's being worked on about as hard as Last of Us Factions.
No.
Factions 2 is being worked on.
No, but I heard at one point they said that development was going pretty well for Perfect Dark last time I heard.
I'm sure it is, but I don't think it's going fast. I don't think it's going fast enough to be at this showcase.
Coming out tomorrow.
They shadow drop.
They just shadow drop it next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, I'm kind of in agreement with Ham on this. I don't think that's gonna be there. Mike, you don't think that's gonna be there?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
I-
actually think it's gonna be there. You know, I'm gonna
Okay, Twan, the
I'm gonna play
Quantri-
devil's
the
advocate. I'm
Quantarian.
gonna say
Man, I'll be
Perfect Dark
happy if
is
it
gonna
is.
be at
I'll
the
say that.
showcase.
I'd be
I'm gonna play
ecstatic.
Are
devil's
you
advocate.
marking these down?
What's that?
I'm not
Are
marking
you
shit.
marking these down?
I'm on the website. I don't even need them. Like I'm just going down a list.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay. No, I was wondering if you're like marking these down, like who thinks what's gonna be there. Or something.
Oh, we're gonna have like bingo cards
Oh.
basically.
No. I didn't come.
Oh,
I didn't come up
no.
with a game. I
Last
didn't
set
come
of
up with a
bingo
game.
cards I've seen somebody have, the showcase didn't go so good.
Yeah.
True. Don't jinx this shit on us, Twan. Good.
Yeah. Right. All right. So, and Exile's the next studio. I am going to say they're going to be there. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say they're going to be there. I think it's time to see what they're working on.
You've been loud enough.
What have they been doing since ever since?
Yeah,
Uh,
no, we need to. Like,
Like I just see them.
Also,
I see them
just wanna
posting memes.
say-
That's all I know what they do. Like
So apparently, the rumor is again, this could totally be false, but
It's a
the
meme
rumor is a
company.
just
steampunk
post memes.
FPS RPG
That'd be
is the
interesting.
rumor. So, I mean, I think it's about time we see it. They've been working on it since like right after being acquired.
Mhm.
I know Wasteland shipped like a little bit after being acquired, and then they started work on this game. So I think it's reasonable to think we'll see it there. I mean, what about you, Ham?
Who?
In Exile.
Oh yeah,
New
yeah,
company.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I still think they're going to be there. I mean, as I just got done saying, they've been plenty loud enough
Yeah.
on the internet making jokes and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I think it'd be a little weird if they been out here doing all this talking, but they ain't got nothing to show.
Yeah.
So
They're
I
just too
feel
busy
like they'll
doing
be-
memes rather than actually
Man,
developing
does
games.
anyone remember that tweet from like 2021 where a developer's like, I can't wait to show you what we have going on? Because you just saw like an engine demo or something like that in like 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that tweet? And like,
I do.
yeah, so I think, fucking hope that now is the time to show.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope so. I really hope we see this. Like I said, I'm gonna say it's gonna be there. I'm willing to be wrong on this if I'm wrong, but I just think it makes sense that they would be there at the showcase. Up next, I know we don't give a shit about this one. Mojang Studios.
Yo, I do care about them. What are you talking about? No, I don't.
What are you talking about?
Twan loves Mojang Studios, so go first.
Yeah, man,
Do you think we're gonna see Minecraft 2?
Yeah, we're gonna get.
showcase this year.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna definitely get Minecraft Legends DLC. They're gonna announce season 2 for Minecraft Legends.
Season 16.
And then
I feel selfish for saying this, but I really don't want to see them or Sea of Thieves there. Like, I get it, they're great, but I just don't want to see it.
I think anything that's
Well, I think
DLC,
we're going to see it.
Yeah,
we're going to see it. Like, hey, we're gonna see it, but
Yeah.
I don't want.
I mean, as long as if Mojang is gonna do something other than Minecraft, I'd actually be interested to see that. But I know they're not gonna do anything other than Minecraft. They're just gonna, put on their comfy socks, and just stay in their comfort zone. They're not gonna, they're not gonna try anything new.
I mean, when that comfort zone's making you fucking hundreds of millions of dollars, Microsoft's yelling at them to stay in the corner.
Yeah, they're not gonna
stay in
get out
that
of
corner and
zone.
make Minecraft like a good studio.
So
Do it, be
it's
good.
unfortunate, but they gotta make money,
Yeah.
I guess.
Man, get that ray tracing shit on console. Like, fuck
That
off.
stuff, I'm pretty sure that's a myth. That's not.
I mean,
that's,
the sad thing is like, it was announced in such a way that it wasn't official. They showed off like, look how powerful our console is. Mojang is working on this, but like, we never officially announced it.
Yeah,
so
the Series X just can't handle it.
The thing is, though, what's funny is they showed off plenty of tech demos where it can. Like, it actually can reasonably well, kinda, sorta.
I heard the reason they can't do it is because the PS5 isn't powerful enough, and they don't want to.
What?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta be
why,
kidding.
yeah, I'm dead serious. No, I'm not kidding, Mike. I'm not kidding at all. I've never kidded about anything.
Yeah, you're
Up
kidding.
next is Ninja Theory. Now
This is the big one.
I'm so excited for this one. I think this one's a lock.
It's a dead obvious.
Yeah, I think this is a lock. We're gonna see this. I mean, I think it's time we see Hellblade 2, guys. Gameplay, like proper gameplay. I know they technically showed the gameplay at the 2021 Game Awards, but like gameplay. I want to see combat of Hellblade 2. If
Wait,
we
that
get
was in
that,
2021?
yeah, that was 2021's Game Awards.
Wild, dude. Holy shit.
Doesn't seem like that long ago, but it was.
Yeah.
It was apparently, man. So yeah, I fully expect to see Hellblade 2. I would like to see some combat. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking for Ninja Theory for this showcase. What about?
I mean, we gotta have to see Hellblade 2. Like, it's gonna be just so interesting, just because how good the first game looked, and that was on a budget. That was like a tight budget, that game, and now they pretty much got a blank check with this one. So it's really gonna be interesting what they see just with the combat. And I just want to see like just 10 minutes gameplay, just them moving around, just what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
10 minutes is a lot, but I'm
Yeah,
or maybe 5
10
minutes. Okay, I was just saying, okay, that's a little exaggeration.
I want a full hour of hearing her having
yeah, I want that whole show just to be Hellblade 2 gameplay.
Mike wants a full hour of just voices.
Just my life. Just my
of just voices.
That's just my
Mike's gonna make a game called Just Voices.
Just
Voices.
Oh, that's depressing. All right, keep going. Yeah, we're gonna see him.
Yeah, I agree, guys. But up next, this is a fun one. Obsidian.
We better see. Dude, I'm going to say this right now in market. If we do not see Avowed there in some form, I'm going to become the most insufferable motherfucker on Twitter for at least a year. Because
oh my god, a full year.
I'm sorry. Like, I understand, like, if they say, like, we're gonna need more time, like, I'll be fine with that. We just need to be told what the fuck is happening at this point.
Like, you know what I mean? Now more excited for this not to show up.
I know you are, because then you get content. You get content when I'm mad. But
yeah, bring on Mike on your podcast. Have Mike as a guest on Bullshit, and if they don't show it,
oh my god, don't do that to me, dude. Because I need RPGs. Like I'm going to slander Doom Eternal to find out which one of you is Mike. You know what my what? The fuck? Whiskey. I see him in the chat. Look at that fraud. Anyways, but yeah, man, if we don't see Avowed there, who knows? We're gonna definitely see Grounded.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the super duper sand update part 3. Sandworms. or some shit. Avowed's a good game. Grounded's a good game though. I gotta play it more though, but it's a good game.
Yeah, I think we'll see Obsidian. I think Avowed. It's just again much like In Exile. It makes sense that we would see this at this showcase. I feel like they showed it off. I feel like that's one of the games from 2020 show that we will see at this showcase.
Yeah,
is Avowed. Ham, what do you think, bud?
Oh, for sure. I mean, if they don't show that at this showcase, I'd be very worried about that game. Extremely worried about it. But I think they're gonna show it there. It's just something that's obviously been looked. These are all games that a lot of this stuff that we're bringing up is just stuff that we've been waiting to see for years now.
Yeah,
which is really exciting. So I mean, this is like just put up or shut up showcase. That's really what it is.
Yeah, agree. I totally agree with that. And speaking of games we've been waiting to see for a while, this one is really interesting because they kind of sort of teased this, or at least maybe inadvertently teased it. That is Fable from Playground Games. I mean, I say Playground Games, but it's going to be Fable if they're there. But what are you guys thinking about this? Do you think Playground Games is at this showcase?
Yeah, I think it's almost like 100% confirmed at this point. Honestly, I think it's gonna happen.
Like, they gotta be with that. I don't know. I really
like honestly, if they don't, like if Fable's not here, they literally just shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, honestly, if Fable's not at this showcase, then whoever is in charge of marketing
just needs to be fired.
Yeah, it just needs to, because that was not the tweet to make if Fable's not going to be at this showcase. That's about as loud as you can say Fable's coming to this showcase without directly saying those words.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming it's going to be there, definitely, in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Whether that's a Fable collection or the new Fable or both. I think it'll be there. What about you, Mike?
I hope it's there, man. And I gotta say, I just want to make a quick mention of it because it relates to Fable. Certain insiders being like, making it seem like Xbox is lying and be like, actually, I really don't know if it's actually going to be there or not. I don't want to.
No, it's going to be there. It's got.
Does anyone know the drama that swarmed around that? Is anyone aware of the insider drama that swarmed around it?
Insider drama. Yeah. Between who?
Am I allowed to mention? I mean, I'm not going to shit talk him, so I'm just going to say.
Just say who cares. Just go for it.
Jeff Grubb. Yeah, Jeff Grubb replied to it with a GIF or an image of a person stepping on a rake, and it slaps him in the face. People are like, "Are you saying it's not there?" He's like, "Actually, I really don't know." I'm like,
"Yeah."
I'm like, "Okay." I like Jeff, but
you can say it. I don't think Jeff is watching.
No, he's not watching our show. I don't like shit talking people. So it's
not shit, but it's not even shit talking. It's just mentioning something he did.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's this. There was the fucking shit with hi-fi. Almost said hi-fi rush, Wi-Fi rush, and
hi-Wi
fush, and now this. It's just it ggets old, It gets kind of old.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I'm hoping that this shit just stops. I don't know. I just kind of like I'm not gonna try to shit talk him, but like that was frustrating when he comes out like I've heard so many conflicting things, and I'm like, then why the hell did you reply to it? Like,
Yeah.
Like if you heard so many conflicting things in his show, and then in his show he's like, yeah, like he didn't say in the tweet either. In his show he was like, yeah, I don't really know actually. I'm like, dude, like what the fuck? Like, and I understand it's all about, that's the job. That's literally, I think his main job is that type of shit. And I understand it. So I'm not going to completely flame him for it, but it is a little frustrating. I'm going to keep it 100%. So that's just my opinion. I don't have anything. I don't have nothing against it.
I buy what he's saying like a quarter of the time, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it has to be like I don't know, some reason usually, I don't know, like he has like, and I could be wrong saying this, but like the energy when he feels more confident about something compared to when he's just kind of going with the flow of what kind of society is saying.
Yeah.
I mean, like I feel like some of the stuff that he says is just to kind of get a ruse out of people and other things. And because I do think he has some actual inside knowledge on certain things, but for me it's only so far that the whole like I heard goes for me. When he does that, because it's just like, man, I mean, of all the things I see on Twitter, I can say I heard a lot of stuff. So and if you look at a lot of, you know, people's track records within gaming, obviously he's a lot bigger than a lot of us or whatnot, but some of this stuff is like, I mean, you could have guessed it kind of stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that, definitely.
So I mean, I don't get too up in arms when he comes out to say anything unless it's literally something that I'm interested in.
Yeah, I hear you.
Other than that, I kind of don't.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes I can make like an educated guess. I'm like, oh, does that mean I'm an insider now? You know, it's like,
that's what I mean. It's just like if you're only confident enough to say I heard, on then something on something like Fable being somewhere and not, it's just like, so you're saying you don't have any more information than me. Like that's what
exactly.
That's what you're pretty much saying. You just don't know.
Yeah.
Because you will spill a story if you can. So like, come on.
Exactly. That's the thing too. I also think it's like Fable for this showcase. I feel like if it wasn't going to be there after that tweet they made, I feel like they would have came out and said, "Okay, guys, like something
like chill,
to
guys.
something to acknowledge that." That'd be like, "Okay, guys, let's." Especially Aaron Greenberg, because Aaron Greenberg's always the guy to do it.
Yeah,
he's always the dude who has to break barriers like that.
Yeah,
so like I feel like if it wasn't there, Aaron Greenberg would have come out by now and said, "Okay,
we fucked up."
There's nothing.
Yeah, there's some confusion going on here.
There's some confusion, but don't like it's not that, guys. But it's just the fact that not only has he not done that, he's also said
doubling down.
He's also said don't temper your expectations.
Yeah.
He's saying there's no plans for us to temper your expectations. So, I gotta believe it's there. I gotta believe it's there.
It's definitely gonna be there.
I think Fable's a shoo-in. One of the shoo-ins for this show. Up next, Rare, Sea of Thieves. We already know that's gonna be there.
Everwild.
Can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah.
I think before we get off the topic of Fable, I personally just want to go out there and say I think Fable is I think they're gonna have a collection of Fable, and then they're gonna have like a little bit of gameplay of the new Fable.
I would love that. That would be fantastic.
Like I'd love to see a collection, just to kind of like
Aren't they already on Xbox though?
They are, but Fable 2 is 30 FPS and it has horrible motion blur.
But they can't patch that or something, or like do
That's
like
not something
FPS
I don't think
boost.
you can patch. If they could have, they would have done that by now. I
Bro,
feel
Also,
like
it doesn't give them a
boy.
profit, so
that's another thing too.
a collection will give them a profit.
That is another thing to consider. But Ham, what were you saying? But sorry.
No, that was pretty much it though. Right
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Like I said, the next one was
Yo,
Rare.
when do you think? When do you think this game? When do you think Fable could come out though? Like, what's your
That's a
prediction
good
for
question.
release date for Fable?
I say end of 2024. End of 2024, beginning of
End
2025.
of 2024.
I agree with
I
that.
think it
I
could
was getting excited and saying like, just because I seen that little ad, I got super excited and I was like, I want to see it at the beginning of the year.
Oh,
And
man.
then
That'd be
then
great.
and that would be great, but that's very probably unlikely, especially with the release window of something like Avowed, possibly, and Hellblade,
Yeah.
and just all the other things that could be more further along or more comfortable to drop. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe a next holiday game. Yeah, especially if they're teasing about it now, because why would you tease about it now and then have it be shelved for like another like 2 years almost
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say 2024. Mike, do
after announcing it prior? You know,
2026. I'm just kidding.
Mike,
Late
The
2024,
Xbox Series
early
2.
2025.
Yeah. Okay, so we're all pretty much in agreement here. Twan, what did you think? Because you didn't say.
About Fable?
Yeah. When do you think it launches?
I think it could possibly come out like mid 2024 potentially. Honestly, like I'm just like I think it could work depending on what they're releasing. I feel like if let's say if Hellblade is like early next year, like it really depends on like what else they have lined up. You know what I'm saying? Because who
It
knows?
does.
Maybe they might try to. Yeah, maybe who knows how? Because like think about it, this game got announced like 2020, I think, like 3 years ago. So I
Yep.
mean, it should be pretty far along at this point. So who knows? It could already be pretty much almost done, right?
Maybe.
So, yeah, like
Anything's
yeah,
possible,
you know,
I guess.
right? So it really
yeah, because
depends.
all the stuff, yeah, like you're saying,
Right.
Twan, like this
Sure.
was on like the Xbox commercial
Mhm.
for like the console to be launched.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fable, Forza, Hellblade, Exomecha.
Oh yeah, that
You
game
know,
don't exist.
like
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
yeah, you know, like
It's dead.
I
Holy shit.
always cry just a little bit at the beginning of the Iron Lords podcast show because they have Exomecha on it, and I'm just like, dude, that thing exists as much as factions right now, dude. I hate to
Yeah.
keep bringing up factions. I feel like I'm just beating up on it, but
this
like,
is being a dead
but
horse.
it was just like for a game that I wasn't even like dying or looking forward to like heavily. Like I was very interested because I always thought the first factions looked intriguing, but I never got to play it. And I was just like, you know, I wonder if I'd like something like this, and I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to find out now.
Yeah, because you're kind of just waiting for the new one kind of thing, right? So
Right.
We're all
Yeah.
waiting for the new one.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, that, and like if I'm gonna give, you know, if I'm gonna be fair right now, I feel like factions is right up there with me with like State of Decay.
That's a good thing to bring up, honestly.
That's
a good thing to bring up.
wasn't there
actually,
some
let me
drama?
move on to the next one.
I mean,
Yeah, wasn't there some drama with Undead Labs recently or something? Like I thought I heard something about like I think I heard something about today about Undead Labs.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
the thing that was being said about that, like Addict and many other people, were saying all the people that they knew that worked at Undead Labs no longer work there anymore.
Oh yeah.
So all of the information that most people had about the game could be totally wrong now because nobody knows any of the people that work there anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean that's just interesting, but they're just under wraps, which could be a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, it could be. It could be. But yeah, speaking of State of Decay 3, that actually, them and Rare are the next ones. We already talked about Rare with Sea of Thieves. I don't think we're seeing anything about Everwild. So I guess we do on to Undead Labs now, which would be State of Decay 3. Do you think there's any shot we see State of Decay 3 at this showcase?
Dude, I have never been so confused by a game's like its status like ever. This game is a fucking mystery to me because I don't even know. I have no idea.
They announced State of Decay 3 to do like 4 more years of support on State of Decay 2.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
It's weird. I'd be very interested. I'm really interested to see, like, I don't know if I'm interested in the game State of Decay 3 as much as I am to see the first gameplay from State of Decay 3, because I'm sure now Microsoft realizes, and this might be one of the reasons I think we don't see it, is because Microsoft has to realize the precedent they set with that trailer when they showed that. That's like, it was CG, it looked amazing. Obviously it's CGI, it does, but it's like, you gotta be aware of the kind of tone you're setting when you do something like that, especially for a game like State of Decay, because you look at that trailer and you look at State of Decay 2 and you're like, what? You're like, how'd you come up to this? Because it doesn't make sense. But I mean, I'd imagine they're putting a lot of work into that game. I just don't think it's going to be ready for this showcase.
Well, with State of Decay 2, they weren't bought by Microsoft at that point, right?
No, they were not.
So they definitely got a bigger budget at
they?
that point. I don't think so.
Undead Labs was bought in They were bought the same year the Playground was bought. I know that. I think it was 2018.
2018. But I feel like State of Decay I think that game was already out by then.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
I think I remember the game already being released, and I'm like, oh yeah, we bought these guys, by the way, you know.
State of Decay 2 was released in 2018. So I think it was released right before they announced that. Or right before they announced they were being bought.
So I mean, like, I feel like State of Decay 3 is definitely gonna have a much bigger budget if that's true.
Yes, I would certainly assume so. That's gonna have a much bigger budget. Ham, do you have anything to say about State of Decay 3? Do you think it's gonna be there?
I don't think it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
No. Why do you think that?
I don't think it's gonna be there because I don't know. I just think it. I'm setting low expectations for them in particular, because it's just like I know not that long recently, or even currently, possibly they're looking for like a combat designer.
Yeah.
Also, they might be like very early on.
I'm not sure like if they had to like restructure or do anything different with that game. So that's one game. That and Perfect Dark are two games that kind of cringe, or even Everwild. Those 3 games I kind of cringe at when people bring that up. I'm just like,
it's not happening. It's not happening.
I don't know the status. It doesn't, like, I haven't seen any kind of confident posts in anything regards to that. So I'm gonna say they're probably gonna skip out, and we'll see you next year.
Freaking Perfect Dark and Everwild just feel like fake games to me. They just feel fake. I don't know what it is about them.
Yeah, Everwild feels like a scam.
It's a scam.
I don't know, a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, it's a pyramid scheme or something. I don't know what's going on with that. So the next 2, unlike these last 2, these ones I feel like are things we care about, and I feel like, I mean, you guys will agree, these are obvious shoe-ins. First is Turn 10, Forza Motorsport.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we definitely assume we'll be seeing this at the showcase, with a release date, hopefully right next to it. Fingers crossed. Give us a release date, please.
That'd be this year.
Yeah, they announced it's this year. They said, hey, it's still on track for this year. We just don't know a date. That's the only issue we have right now. I just need to see a date for that game. Ham, what are you thinking? Do you think it's there? Do you think we'll see the date for
it? I'm sorry, the date for what particular?
Forza.
Oh yeah, got it.
I hope
they gotta have a date for that.
Don't, it's a bust.
And I honestly hope they keep that part of the showcase brief, very brief, with Forza, because it's like this game should have been out already.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be within that year's cycle. The only game I was really willing to give a pass to be out of that year was Starfield. And really in Forza being outside of that year is disappointing to me, but like I feel like tell us Forza is coming on whatever date, show like 60 seconds of a race and say we'll see you on Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true because they have that whole single player thing they're going to be showing later in the week.
I'd much rather see that. I'd much rather hear anything about that game on Tuesday, but see a date on Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I agree with that. I think we need to see a date for that. I mean, especially if it really is still on track for 2023. I would be super surprised if we did not see a date on that at the showcase. I'd be also pretty disappointed. But the next studio up is the big one, Bethesda Game Studios. Now, obviously,
Starfield
Starfield has a whole direct dedicated to it.
Yeah.
So we know it's going to be there at that in that form. But my question is, do you guys think we'll see anything about the Fallout 4 next gen patch at this showcase?
I forgot that even existed.
I'm so hyped for it. I really can't wait for that patch. Oh god. I'm hoping we do, but I wanted to ask that question to you guys.
But didn't like Fallout 4 already get like an FPS boost and all that?
It got FPS boost, but FPS boost, if you use that method, it lowers the resolution to like I think 1080p is what it is on the 1S. Technically, it's like a dynamic 1080p. But it lowers it to that, and then it goes to 60 FPS. Whereas if you were to mod 60 FPS onto there, you can get it 4K 60. So there's no reason they can't do it with a native patch.
Yeah.
And offer different modes to choose from. So they said they're doing a next gen patch.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah. I don't know. It would be very brief if they do mention it, though.
Yeah,
like,
I would
very
imagine.
brief.
I just want a quick, maybe 5-second little sizzle. Oh, look how pretty it is, and then let's move on.
Yeah, or
I
just
want
maybe it could just be like mentioned. Like,
but do you think it'll be there?
I don't know.
I don't even think it's that important, honestly. But
Twan, shut your.
No, he's right. He's right.
Mike, right. I'm gonna strangle the both of you. I'm gonna strangle the both of you. But
oh my God.
I think it's super, even more important than Starfield. No, I'm kidding.
Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, I think we'll see something for it there. I mean, that's just me coping and hoping. But Ham,
I mean, I hope for you it's there though. I mean, because you will get excited for it. So
I'm super excited. It would give me another reason to play through Fallout 4 again, which God knows I need another reason to do that. Ham, do you think we'll see anything about Fallout 4's next gen patch? We know we won't be seeing the TV show.
Yeah, that's already been deconfirmed.
Thank goodness for that.
It's been deconfirmed. You gotta do that, bro. Like, there's no reason for you to come through and say that. Like,
oh man.
Knew. I mean, these people, including Aaron, throwing stones for no reason.
I think the reasons are very well deserved.
I mean, come on, we already know it. Like the pain is real.
Oh, it's very real. It's very painful.
Pushing the knife in and letting them.
Man, that's like opening up a coffin and dragging out the body again.
The ambulance is coming. I'm gonna keep shoving this knife in a little deeper.
Opening up the coffin and giving that skeleton a nice punch.
Yeah.
A nice punch. Oh my god. But yeah.
All right. So yeah, I don't, or yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go on and say yeah. I think like so because they've teased it for a hot minute now.
Yes.
Right. And I think this would be a good time to like drop it, especially like maybe even now.
Shadow drop,
if possible. And hey, here's where I am. I'm thinking we may get more than just hearing about that. And I feel like this showcase could have like a whole like backwards compatibility section.
Oh, if it does,
Ooh, that would
dude,
be huge.
if backwards compatibility comes back, dude, I'm going to fucking explode.
That would be.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's the
huge.
dream. Oh,
I mean, if we could get more backwards compatibility, or I mean, obviously more backwards compatibility would be great. But if we could get just more FPS boost on 360 games, yeah, right. That would be fantastic.
I swear,
But,
if freaking Jet Set Radio Future gets announced for the backwards compatibility program, I'm taking my pants off.
Man,
That's
why you
cool.
always gotta get so high, Twan? Like, this man
Mike,
is
did
lifted.
Twan just say he's taking his pants off? Twan, did you just say if Jet Set Radio Future gets announced for back compat, you're taking off your pants?
On the show, let's go.
On the show, live stream.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
Live.
god, no.
Jeez.
No, he's doing it. Let's go.
Yo, fucking
Oh,
Matt.
man.
Mike,
What are you
Mike's
gonna do if
for
we
that.
see? What are you gonna do if we see the Jet Set Radio Future remake?
Happy Pride
Oh,
Month.
no, I'm not sure if it's gonna be a remake. I think it's gonna be a brand new game if it is
Oh,
there.
true. Yeah.
I think
that
it's a
is
brand
true.
new game. But that is gonna
Juan
be. I'm
turns
gonna
on
be
the
fucking
show.
excited. I'm definitely gonna be excited.
He's already rock solid.
Twan turns on the show and sees knights in the dreams and just jumps out of his window.
Yeah.
Twan
I'll
storms the
be-
stage.
I'll probably be dead for the rest of the showcase. I'll probably have like a heart attack or something.
Twan
They
just
said
storms
Knights in the Dreams?
stage.
Yeah, you'll just see me. You'll see a corpse like on through the fucking camera. Just I'll be dead.
Twan's
if I
soul
see
leaves
that.
his body.
Twan will be
immediately.
full rock solid there when that gets
Jesus
announced.
Christ.
Right, put it down. Mark it. Rock solid.
Twan dies of erection. Oh god.
What is
Oh
wrong with
my
y'all?
goodness. This
Solid
show
as a
is
rock.
nuts.
Everything.
This
All right,
show
what's
is nuts.
next?
All right, so next up is I think we can make this one quick. ZeniMax Online. They are working on something new IP apparently. I think it's gonna be there. I don't know what it's gonna be, and I could be wrong. It could just not be there. But what do you guys think?
I mean, they've been working on that MMO for a while now. It's been rumored to be 3 different things. We've gotten a Starfield spinoff. We got a Star Wars thing out there. We now have something that might be a Lord of the Rings related thing. It's ridiculous the amount of things that are like being tied for this game. Like
Although
what it possibly.
Jez said on Xbox 2, it's not Lord of the. It's a new IP. It's not Lord of the Rings or
Oh,
anything.
new IP. That's actually
Yeah.
makes me actually excited.
Yeah.
Because I mean, as much as a Mandalorian styled game would be dope as fuck, I want something new to get lost in. I want a new world, which I mean that's what Starfield's going to be. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah, man, I'm excited. We're gonna see them for sure.
I like it. Ham, what do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
ZeniMax Online, you saying?
Yeah, ZeniMax.
This one, I'm so far out of the bubble. I don't know
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
for that one. I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to pretend to. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty. I don't fucking know.
it's just
I don't have any idea.
Well, that's fair.
I don't play ESO or I just
or Fall
like,
76.
I'm not even
Fall
interested
76.
in it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's
So
Bots don't play games. We already know that. I'm just kidding.
I played some Fallout 76
Yeah,
and
same.
like with Matt, and I played it with a few other friends, and it's all right. There's nothing wrong with that game. Like now,
76 is pretty
but
fun. Yeah, now it is.
but like I feel like I'm over the hill with that one already.
Mhm.
Like I don't need it.
You guys remember when they added a battle royale to Fallout 76?
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Did they actually? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
they did, yeah.
It was
That's
horrible.
news to me.
It
Fucking
was
news to me.
terrible, but they did do it, and I'm pretty sure they actually yanked it from the game too. It's not there. Last I checked. So good on them for going back on that one because it was bad.
Yeah.
But up
That
next
sounds
is
terrible.
it's something that Twan actually gives a shit about, and that is
Finally.
Tango Gameworks, because there is rumors, or there are rumors.
It's like it's not even rumors. It's
There
almost
is
teased
rumors.
at this point. It's pretty much
There
just,
is rumors.
it's more. It's like
There is
teased.
rumors.
There is some rumors. Rumsums. There's
Rooms in?
rumors that Hi-Fi Rush could be getting
There's
a DLC.
rooms with rumors in them.
Exactly. And
You know, like
all
John
those rumors
himself-
are Hi-Fi Rush DLC.
Yeah, John himself has been teasing it as well. Like he's
And
been
that's
like,
something I didn't even see.
yeah, trust me. If you look on his Twitter, you'll see him talking about it. Like it was like one thing. Like a guy was talking about how he had all the game score, right? It was like 1,000, like 1,000 gamer score, and he like kind of did like a little thing. It's like, oh, it'd be bad if that got moved up or something, right? Like I forgot exactly how he worded it, but he was kind of
Yeah,
like,
he's like, it'd be bad if it wasn't like 100% anymore.
yeah,
pretty much,
exactly,
yeah.
essentially, right? It would be a shame if that went up, if that
Yeah.
1,000 gamer score went up.
What's that guy's name?
John something, but he has like a cat profile picture.
John Krasinski.
Yeah.
John Krasinski. It's Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
It's Jack Ryan. Oh, jeez.
Just freaking Jim Halpert.
You see
Oh
it?
god. No, I'm trying to find it. But I'm gonna give my take on it. I think we'll see Hi-Fi Rush DLC. I think the fact that the director teased more achievements, I think it's kind of a given at that point that we will be seeing some sort of Hi-Fi Rush DLC. Ham, what do you think, bud?
I agree with Twan. I think it's a given.
Yeah, see,
the game
John
was
is. That's his name. John is. John is.
Okay.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, he's got a cat profile.
Jonathan.
I could literally give you his on the general if you need that.
Yeah, go
You really
ahead.
can't
And
find
On
it.
the general.
I'll throw in general right here. Boom. See it? That's his at.
That's gonna take away from the thing real quick. All right. Yeah. I'm sorry. Cut you off, Ham.
Anyways, but the thing. Oh yeah, you go. Ham.
Oh,
you
go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm going. No, Ham, you go.
All right, so no, I was just gonna say I think it was a given with them, with the whole, especially after the whole Steam achievements kind of leaked out, and the game was a huge hit and surprised the heck out of everybody. You know what? They're not gonna announce any DLC. They're just gonna announce a TV show, and we're gonna see a TV show demo.
I'd be fine with that.
The whole showcase is going to be the Hi-Fi Rush movie screening.
No.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be it's just gonna be a casting call and Phil Spencer telling people they didn't make it.
It'd be funny if they even shadow drop.
Huh?
Like I could even see them. I could see them shadow dropping the DLC, just like how they shadow drop the actual game.
I think it makes sense. Why not?
That would be hilarious if they did
They
that.
shadow drop the DLC.
Oh my god!
It'd be the
This
perfect
game is just
to do
a
that,
giant shadow.
It's the game's just one big shadow drop.
That would be.
But
perfect,
dude,
honestly.
there's one thing about the DLC that I'm hoping that comes alongside it with it is hoping maybe since they could combine the DLC into the base game and make a physical copy, that would be sick. But like that's just like pure copium on my part. But because like that game needs a physical copy in my opinion. It just deserves it.
Twan's gonna buy all of them.
Yeah.
Twan's just gonna stock all.
Any
of them.
day on the
'cause I know-
PS5, boys. Any day now.
Right?
Because I
keep waiting.
know. Because I know Psychonauts originally didn't have a physical copy, and that got one later on, like a year after. So I'm still holding out hope,
You
Still
gotta
holding
tell
out
those
hope.
PlayStation players they'll hold the line and they'll get their copy of Hi-Fi Rush. Just hold the line. Keep hope alive.
Hold the line. Hold the line.
What was that?
Oh
what
my
was that
God.
one thing that Mike sent in the party chat where he's just like, "Yeah, let's make fun of these guys."
Wait, what?
You know what I'm talking about?
A few days ago.
Was it the dude saying, making fun of the whole, and one person liked the tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After 20 hours, and his whole, it's like 800 followers that are all fanboy warriors, and no one fucking interacted with it.
This
It was
guy
great.
says, "Hey, hashtag PlayStation Nation, can we get hashtag Cope Harder to trend? We gotta teach these Xbots that they can't hashtag hold the line."
Oh my god, that fan is
It's got-
embarrassing.
it's got
dude.
one
Freaking
like.
amazing.
It's got one like. But
And one person replying with like
God.
tears in their
Yeah.
eyes.
That's great.
No. But my favorite part was that comment like right under it.
Yeah.
There is no line, just a bunch of squishy cannon fodder.
Oh my dude.
No. The one right after that one that he responded back to him. I loved it. I thought it was funny.
Oh.
Wait. Whatever, we can still embarrass him? I'm so confused.
Yeah, that one. Whatever, we can still embarrass him, and then like it just a whole lot of nothing.
They're having
that's embarrassing, honestly. He made a call to PlayStation Nation and got 1 like.
Yeah,
that's devastating.
And then said, "We'll embarrass him."
We'll still embarrass.
I'm just like, man, embarrassed.
Well, I'm embarrassed that I wasted time to watch that showcase. Honestly, that's embarrassing to me. But yeah, I think we all kind of think Hi-Fi Rush is going to be there. I don't think we're going to see anything else from Tango. I think it's way too soon for that, honestly. But Hi-Fi Rush makes sense. New DLC, shadow dropping it makes even more sense, honestly.
That'd be fucking amazing, because it's a tradition with that game at this point.
Exactly. You might as well just start doing shadow drops for Hi-Fi Rush. At most showcases.
Like Hi-Fi Rush 2 is just going to be a shadow drop. That's going to Hi-Fi Rush 2 is
honestly they should. Drop. I know it probably won't, but they honestly should think about doing that.
Yeah.
Because just make everything Hi-Fi Rush from now until the end of time a shadow drop. Would be fantastic. Up next is Mike. You're gonna fucking love this one, but it's id Software.
I thought you were gonna talk about Insomniac or maybe Naughty Dog.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, because the ones known for their stellar gameplay. Yeah. Right. I think we're gonna, in id fashion, if we see them there, we're gonna get an in-engine trailer of some sort, maybe with a dash of gameplay. But we're gonna get the main feast at QuakeCon.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of been their MO, and I wouldn't even be surprised if they hold it off completely until QuakeCon. But I need it. I need this. I need to know what they're working on now.
You don't.
Ham, I need you to mute yourself. That's what I need.
But it is confirmed that they're working on something, right?
Yeah, they confirmed it at last QuakeCon. We just need a little more time to work on it, but we're well into development.
If it's Quake, like a Quake
dude,
story
I don't know what it is. I hope it's a Quake reboot. I mean, Doom Eternal's story is finished. If you've beaten the Ancient Gods Part 2, there's the story to Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 is finished. So,
pretty much,
I hope it's a spiritual successor to Parappa the Rapper, and you just have to rhythm it up.
What, Matt? I'm ignoring him. What, Matt?
What do you think? I want to ask you because
get your rhythm game up, Mike.
Oh my god, I got no rhythm. You know why?
Mike's got all the rhythm. Mike's very rhythmic. But I wanted to ask, since you're like the huge id Software fan here, what are your chances? Like, what % do you think there of a chance there is we see Quake versus a new IP?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be real with you. I can't even. I'm gonna say 50-50. Because 50-50. All I know is Hugo Martin said, and I used to watch his streams. He used to stream once a week for like a year and a half. Once a week, a year and a half, and those streams, some of them would be 3 hours long, just talking about Doom, id, and that. Dude, that guy's a fucking god. But we won't get into that right now. But and he said their next game. He says, don't expect it to be Doom Eternal 2. We want you to hit like a monster truck. So what that means, you're gonna be a bit more rigid, you're gonna be going fast, but you're gonna fucking kill. So like I'm really like Doom Eternal, like you're only as good as you play. But like this game, they want you to fucking hit hard, and they want you to leave things decimated, and to me that can be really done to Quake. But it is absolutely possible they might want to make a whole new IP, and God, I hope it's good.
Yeah, because if it's not going to be Doom, it's either got to be Quake or something else,
Yeah, it's got to be Quake or a new IP.
Because it's definitely not going to be Wolfenstein, because Machine's got that on lockdown.
I wonder, now this pie in the sky, I wonder if there's a way, even without...
Why are they in the sky?
Exactly. I don't know.
Go on, sorry.
But But I wonder if there's a way that they could possibly, even without having or owning ABK at the moment, if they could have cut a deal again, pie in the sky, to do Hexen.
I mean, if they did do that, that was way before even
Yes.
Activision and blah blah blah, all that. I mean, the whole acquisition happened. I mean, it's possible, but I don't fucking know, dude. We're getting a new Marathon game. Like, anything's fucking possible at this point.
That's
like,
true.
Even though that game looks like I don't know. I mean, from what we've heard, it's like a completely different game.
Yeah.
But
Distraction shooter.
Yeah, right. I'm like, what the stop.
NFTs,
we'll
Mike. NFTs.
Oh, stop it.
Get yourself a couple NFTs.
But yeah, I'm fucking excited. I mean, realistically, it had a very rocky period for a long time before Doom 2016. Like I know they had Doom 3, it was decent, it was good.
Well, Doom 4 was like fucking, it got rebooted.
Doom 4, the joke was when that game got leaked, everyone called it Doom of Duty because it looked like Doom, but it was Call of Duty. Yep. And if you looked at some of the leaked footage and screenshots, it literally was Call of Duty. So, but
apparently it's even gonna run at like 30 frames too. Like it was just.
Well, I mean, because it's gonna be a 360 game. So
yeah,
I guess it makes sense.
But yeah, that's the thing. That game was not gonna be the crackhead shooter that Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal is. So I'm excited to see what they're working on.
And I think Doom 4 that was originally gonna be like no, what was his name again?
You're gonna play as a random dude.
But it was but I forgot. I think it was fuck. What was that guy's name again? John Carmack. I think he was working on that one. Doom 4.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But he's doing the But I think now he's like doing just VR stuff. I'm pretty sure nowadays, or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
I know he worked at Meta for a while, but
he worked at Meta. You know, I am getting a Meta Quest 3. Whatever it's called. Yeah, dude, I'm playing Half-Life Alyx. I'm playing Bulletstorm. It's happening.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that happened this year. That's
PC can't handle it.
The Meta Quest 3 got announced officially.
That did happen this year, Twan.
And like the thing is, I wouldn't be so pissed off about that if they did announce that the Quest 2 also got a price drop. Like I don't know, that was unnecessary. You know.
They're also overclocking the Quest 2.
It's nice for me because whenever I move, I will be getting a Quest 2.
Yeah.
You ain't getting shit. I'm just kidding.
The Zuck can have all my information, honestly.
Yeah, I know. I want.
He's
dude.
He's gonna have my credit card info, my social security. He's gonna have all of it.
He's got my whole retinal data and everything.
Hey, we should address Blind's comment in the chat. I gotta go take a piss, but we should address
bud?
that. We should address it.
Let me see here. Let me move this.
You're the host. And you don't even have the chat open.
Well, I have it brought up, but it was cut off.
Fucking
on the
fraud.
He says, "Is Xbox going to be at the summer? Okay, Summer Games Fest. I'm assuming he's saying here. If so, what do you think they show there, or do they save everything for their show?" Blind. I'm gonna give you my answer on that real quick, and then I'll let these guys go. I mean, I think we'll see Game Pass announcements there. I would not expect to see huge things from Xbox at the Summer Games Fest, because that would just take away from their show, and I don't think they want to do that. Ham, what do you think, bud?
I would, and I feel like I'm saying the same thing kind of again, but I wouldn't mind seeing Forza there.
That's
or you know what would be a mic drop moment that would have everybody like, oh my god, like freaking Twan's pants would you just see a fucking flying in there, and fucking Loke would fucking fall out of his chair, and fucking he would immedially fucking divorce his wife.
On screen.
Like if for the Summer Game Fest, if Hideo Kojima came out and talked about the game that he's working on with Xbox,
that would be
pretty crazy.
So because if you're familiar with Jeff Keighley, you know that him and Kojima are
they're buddy and buddy, you know,
they're BFFs. So And Keeley just recently was talking about being on the Xbox dashboard and how cool it was. And he doesn't talk about Xbox.
Yeah,
like that. So like,
Yeah.
I just think that kind of sounds like possibly a perfect storm of possibly seeing what they're working on for Xbox without that having to be in the Xbox show. But get people hyped to go to the show. Because like I tell you what, if you have Jeff Keighley talk about I'd like to have on the stage Kojima or whatever, and then they talk about their game and whatnot, and then at the end of the promotion it says to see more games on coming to Xbox, tune into the showcase coming this Sunday or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
That'd
easy.
be perfect. That'd be the perfect place to show it, and it makes sense because, like you said, Jeff Keighley and Kojima are like best friends apparently. So, I think we talked about it on both sides. I think nothing to do with Xbox, but I believe that Death Stranding 2 will be at the Summer Games Fest, and I think if you're announcing that and the other games ready to be shown, why not announce that one as well? It's a good look for PlayStation. It's a good look for Xbox. Everybody wins. Everybody's happy. I think that would be great.
I'm never happy.
Mike is always happy. If he didn't just say that, do not listen to him.
And I never got my chance to speak on the last subject that we were talking about.
Oh, go ahead, bud.
Well, can you remind me what it was?
The last subject we were talking about.
Oh, it was id Software. Yeah. That's right. They're not going to be there.
They're not going to be there. Honestly, in my video,
not a chance.
I said they're not
going to be there. Not a chance. And I'm not even saying this because I think because I know id Software. I'm saying this because I'm sorry, Mike. Just wanting to get under your goddamn skin. It's not.
Oh, I know. I have good taste in games, Sam. Don't worry about it.
It's not going to be there, bud. Seethe.
And if it's not, you want to know what, Ham? It's going to be at QuakeCon a month and a half later, so I'll be just fine.
Yeah, there's going to be nothing there.
It's just going to be nothing.
It's just going to be comic books. It's going to be comic books and another Doom movie.
Yeah, oh my God.
QuakeCon is going to be Factions gameplay.
Factions gameplay.
Did you imagine?
You're going to see Wolverine there.
Oh my God.
We're finally getting a Spider-Man 2 release date.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's what we get.
Love that.
Did you see everybody freaking out about Spider-Man 2 gameplay and the new Spider-Man movie?
Oh yeah, I saw that actually. Yeah,
like there was like a 0.3 second clip of like Spider-Man.
You got like 400% zoom in. You know.
Yeah, people were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it!" I'm just like, dude, I can barely see that.
Yeah,
like I don't know.
Yeah, some people thought it was the PS4 Spider-Man because
right? It could be for all I know, honestly. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess hey, excited for Spider-Man later this year. But
I heard that movie was really good too.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it next week.
I'm pretty interested because I watched the first one and I really liked the first.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I hear it's really good. I need to watch it.
I heard it was better than the first one though.
Really, it's over 2 hours long. This one, it's a long movie. This new one coming.
Yeah,
this new one.
I definitely want to see that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it next week.
First one was great. Yeah, I watched that on Netflix actually. But yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna wait for it to come out on the streaming service and just watch it that way. That way, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask my daughter if she'd like to. Go
I don't know.
I think she wants to go see Little Mermaid though.
Yeah, no, I've been dodging too many spoilers. I just need to watch this movie as soon as possible.
All right.
So.
Little Mermaid.
That's my mermaid.
We've got one studio left. I mean, there's a few, but we're not going to go into the other ones. We got one studio left that I think we actually have a shot to see here, and that is Machine Games.
Oh yeah, Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. I think we're seeing Indiana Jones this year, and I also think
it'll be Xbox exclusive.
No, it's not. I don't think it's going to be.
I don't think so either.
I don't think it will.
Why don't you think so?
Because I feel like that deal was in place a while before Xbox.
Yeah.
That's fine. It'll be exclusive. It'll be exclusive, trust.
If it is, it is.
I think it could be exclusive.
Yeah.
I think it really could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
because
could be.
Because Starfield was in production, or like Starfield was started.
Well, I mean,
before,
to be fair, Indiana Jones is like a license thing, so it really depends.
Exactly.
But yeah. It is, but so is Spider-Man. So like, I mean,
that's why I'm thinking it might be
PlayStation are assholes.
So you think Xbox isn't? I mean, I think they are.
Well,
I think
they
they're assholes
I
with
feel-
a smile on your face.
I feel like nowadays Xbox is kind of pissed off at Sony because of the whole,
the
iPhone thing.
thing is, Xbox is, but they're also doing a relatively good job at pretending to not be assholes.
Yeah.
So, in order to keep up that pretend charade, I feel like you would probably just let this one go.
I don't see why they'd make that game without having it on Game Pass and that only being the way to play it. Seeing that they own
I think
that.
it could be.
They're not this isn't a Call of Duty situation to me where it has to be everywhere. Like this game doesn't have to be everywhere.
Yeah, I think it'll be in Game Pass, definitely.
Yeah, because
I know it's going to be in Game Pass, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like that would be like the one-stop shop for it.
Yeah, because
I mean,
if
you give it to PlayStation or definitely not Nintendo.
Yeah, because I feel
do nothing with that.
I feel like if Sony was able to get away with making Spider-Man of all people an exclusive, I think Xbox could get away with making Indiana Jones an exclusive.
Well, the thing is, they could, but when was that deal made, and what would that deal inquire?
That's the thing. Like, if it was up to Xbox, this game would be exclusive, and like Cam said, it could be. Like, ultimately, it is up to Xbox. If they say, "Hey, we'll cut a check, we're dropping the PS5 version."
Yeah,
like they could do that if they wanted to, but do they want to? Is the question, and I just don't think they do. I don't think they do.
I think they would. I don't see much of a benefit from getting. I mean, how much are you really going to get from PlayStation for giving them that game?
It's a good question to ask. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I could see it go both ways. I'm just not anticipating that being exclusive. If it is, then hey, that's great for Xbox. I think that's a very big thing to have exclusive.
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference to me either way because I don't play it.
Well, we have access. Like all of us here have access to it regardless. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see definitely some Indiana Jones stuff. I think I also listed as my dream announcement for Machine Games would be anything on Wolfenstein 3, but I highly, highly doubt that. But I think Indiana Jones makes sense. The movie's out already.
It's not very good.
Yeah, apparently it's not a very good movie.
But hopefully the game could save it, It could save
the reputation. Right? Get some positive mind share for this movie. Which was nuts because I remember the first trailer they showed for that. I was like, this looks great. Yeah. And then you see the reviews for it and I'm like, oh, okay. All right. But yeah, that is the last studio on the list here. I mean, that pretty much we went from 8 till 10 o'clock, so we're right on the nail for the end of the show. Is there anything you guys?
I want to talk about Ratchet. I want to talk about Ratchet and Clank on PC. I feel like that's pretty interesting because even though I was like one of the few people that was like
the SSD isn't that important.
It wasn't about. It's not about the magical SSD. It's about because I was thinking because if they were gonna bring Ratchet and Clank to PC, because this is the first game that they're bringing to PC, right? I was thinking they'd probably bring 2016 over first, just because of the rest of
the first Ratchet and Clank game or the first game.
No, 2016 Ratchet and Clank. The one.
Are you saying the first Ratchet and Clank game they're bringing to PC? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, because
they had the remake, the redo, and
they had the.
I just didn't understand if he was saying this is Insomniac's first game to PC.
Oh. Well, no, their first. This is their first Ratchet and Clank game.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so I feel like Rift Apart is an odd choice because it literally takes place directly before Into the Nexus, which is 8 games. It's 8 games in, right? So it's just a weird place in the timeline for someone new to jump in. I just feel like it's a lot to take in, right? So I just thought 2016 would have been a better choice because I feel like even when they are bringing games to PC, it's mostly PS4 games, not PS5 games. I think Returnal was really the only PS5 game I think that they brought to PC, if I'm not mistaken.
There are not many PS5 games. Just kidding. I
actually have PS5 only games. I was gonna say Miles Morales, but that's on PS4. So
yeah, I guess I don't know, but yeah, so I don't know. That was one of the main reasons, right? So yeah, but I mean, it's coming to PC now, so I mean that's I don't know if anyone really cares, but
I'll probably play it. I mean,
do you think that's gonna be able to run on HDD though? Do you think it's gonna be able to run?
I think it'll be able to run on anything because they need to make it run on anything. It might run slower.
Yeah.
but it will run on.
And Nixus is
anything.
working on it, so that thing's gonna run on a hard drive.
Yeah.
They know how to make PC ports. Apparently, Naughty Dog and Platinum Games do not. But
What's Platinum Games do?
not
Bayonetta?
Platinum Games. I mean, Iron Galaxy. Sorry.
Oh, Iron
Oh
Galaxy.
yeah.
They don't know how to do shit. I shouldn't shit talk them that much, but yeah, that wasn't the best showing of a game.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Bot. Freaking bot.
oh my god. Anyways, yeah, I'll check it out. I don't know, for $60 though. That's quite.
Yeah, it's really just $10. It's really just $10
for an-
less.
Yeah, Mike's on
A game they could get for like.
he should be giving them 70.
Like you could.
No.
Yeah.
Like you could
I'm
literally
not
get.
you giving them anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like you could literally get ripped apart for like $10 on PS5.
Ripped
nowadays.
apart? What?
Ripped
You say
apart.
ripped- I know you
Yeah,
said
it's not. It's not what it's not.
no,
called.
it's ripped apart. It's called ripped apart. It's not like you said ripped apart. I don't know.
Oh, ripped apart.
Ripped
That's
apart.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But yeah, you're getting for like $10 nowadays on PS5. Hey,
But
even
yeah.
free if you get the PS Plus membership,
Yeah,
whatever
Mike,
it's
get a
called.
PS5.
Yeah.
Get a PS5, bud.
I wanted that showcase to be the reason to get it. I'm not gonna get into it.
Mike, if that didn't sell you on the future of PS5, I don't think anything will, bud. Because that showcase was fire. But we've got Ripped Apart coming to PC on July 26th. That's interesting for anybody who's interested. I beat it.
Yeah, same.
PS5.
I beat it. Yeah, I beat it like 2 years ago now. It feels like.
I'm all set. I do not need to revisit that.
Yeah.
A super fun game. It just got really repetitive towards the end, and I was checked out.
Yeah, fair enough.
But people will buy it. It'll do really well on Steam. So
Probably.
hats off to Insomniac for that. But that is the last topic of the day. Unless anyone else has anything they want to add.
Actually, Mike, I wanted to ask you something. I think you
What's
said
up?
something about the Quest 2 being overclocked or something.
Yes, it's getting like a
Actually-
20% like performance boost or something like that.
See, I'm kind of worried about that because I feel like my battery life might be even shittier now.
I mean, that might be
Good.
true, but like, I think it's a toggable thing. I'm not 100 sure, but I'd take
Yeah.
the extra performance and just be hardwired because
Yeah.
I've seen how certain Quest 2 games look and run, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? So,
Yeah.
on the native helmet itself, not
Yeah.
like when you're playing it off the
Yeah,
PC.
obviously PC. That's
So-
just y'all your PC.
So, like,
right?
I know the Quest 3 is going to be twice as powerful than the Quest 2, even overclocked. So, I'm excited for that. I can't wait to play Half-Life, Alex. You have no fucking idea.
I really gotta play
Half-Life-
that.
Half-Life was like the first-person shooter I ever really like sat down and played, and it's the first one I have memory of playing. I have a very special bond with Valve games. Counter-Strike was my first competitive game, that and Team Fortress Classic. I never played the original Team Fortress Quake mod, but but I have a very special bond to Valve games, so I really, 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 really need to play Half-Life, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta play it the way God intended on VR too, right?
Yeah.
No VR mod bullshit.
Yeah, I'm like all set. I want to play it the right. It's like
Yeah,
I watched like a second of gameplay of it, like, and I was like, that's not it. I'm like, that's not what this
Yeah.
game's supposed to be.
yeah, it's all about the spectacle of VR to that game.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like-
that's all. It's really what it's built on.
Yeah, exactly.
And what else was I gonna say about it? But yeah, also like if you're worried about motion sickness too, like Half-Life Alyx is a good game to start off with because it has so many comfort options. Like honestly,
Yeah.
that game is like that
It's
game is
standard.
scared of people getting motion sickness. Like your character moves so slow.
Yeah.
And like there's all these teleport options. Like you have to even teleport in certain spots. So it's like, yeah, I don't think. I
Yeah,
have anything to
that's what I
worry about.
respect about
like-
Valve. They really were like, hey, yeah, this VR shit isn't for everyone. How can we make it so
Yeah.
like they don't want to puke?
Yeah.
So but we'll see how
Yeah. Yeah, they have a
um,
lot of comfort options. So
Yeah.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's very good to hear. But anybody else got anything?
I think that about wraps it up for me.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I'm good.
I think so. Well, with that is the end of our show. We are going to head right into our outros. Let's see. Mike, you start us off, bud.
If you want to find me, you can find me at Twitch at Hard Days Mike. I'm trying to stream a little more, and yeah, that's really it. What about you, Twan?
You can also
Oh,
find
you
him
could-
at Matt Likes Games videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
All
You can
Mike
find him.
runs my channel. Mike does all of my
do.
content.
He's the editor.
Yeah. No, he does. He records all my content.
Yeah.
True.
He just records all my content. It's fantastic. I don't have to do anything. All right, Twan, what about you, bud?
You can find me here every Sunday on this show. You could also find me on Twitter at It's Me Twan. Whoop. Oh, sorry.
Damn, that cat is going, it's going nuts.
So I'm fighting my cat right now. There.
Playing? I think sounded like it was fighting for its goddamn life.
Yeah.
Your cat's in the trenches.
Your cat's stuck on the Western Front.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyways, yeah, so yeah, that's about it. Just I'm on Twitter.
Where's your video? You're supposed to have like 20,000 subs by the end of the week.
No, I'm.
Right? You better get on this.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Your video's coming out tomorrow?
Well, no. It's gonna.
I was about to say, damn.
Yeah, tomorrow it's gonna release. Yeah.
Is it?
No.
It's not.
What the fuck is happening?
All right,
Cat's still going nuts.
That cat. That
He's
cat's
just
in the
like
background. You
squeezing
fucking liar.
He's just squeezing his cat as
Put it
his angry pets. On his cat right now. Talking about his
Uh,
20K subscribers.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Oh god. Yo, Vinny,
Yeah.
thank you, man. Thank you very much, Vinny. Thank you, Stanley Francois. We really appreciate you
got here
guys.
probably like 5
No, but
minutes
when
ago.
when I'm done that video, you guys are gonna be the first guys. You're gonna be the first to know about it.
I hope
So,
I
God
so.
bless.
Yeah.
God bless. I will make 20,000 accounts and I will sub to you as many times
And I'll
as I
report
need to.
every single video.
That's how I get my 20,000 subscribers.
Exactly. I'll just make a bunch of bot accounts.
Nice.
Ham, where can we find you, bud?
You can find me here every Sunday, but also on K Mega's podcast on Fridays. But as for my own channel, TSWS Gaming on YouTube and at HamSolo05 Gaming on Twitter.
Very nice, very nice. And as for myself, you can find me at Matt Likes Games on Twitter and Matt Likes Games on YouTube. Videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And with that being said, that wraps up our show. We want to thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next